G'day viewers, how's it going? I'm super, thanks for asking. Now, as I've been threatening for a while, I am in Liverpool and I am in kind of the whole Cavern Quarter, Beatles kind of area of Liverpool, and today I am trying lunch at the Cavern Restaurant. Now this is just across the road from the original Cavern Club where the Beatles first played and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, but I'm going to try. They've got Scouse on the menu, so I'm going to give that a try. So let's do lunch. So I've taken my seat in here. There'll probably be a bit of background noise. We've got cream going all right now over the top of me, but I mean, yeah, I am sitting opposite it's not the original Cavern Club because the original Cavern Club got knocked down in the 70s, but this is the rebuilt Cavern Club that's built with the original bricks and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this. Now, I've got a pint of the Love Lane Pale Ale. This is brewed in Liverpool. Let's give this a try. Oh, yeah, that's quite nice. That's really malty, bit hoppy. That's a nice pale ale. Great. So, what am I going to have for lunch today? Well, let's actually, before I start, let's look at the aesthetics of the restaurant. Lots of exposed brick, lots of kind of Beatles ephemera on the wall. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Ooh, nice bags, things like that. You can be touristy and you can buy your souvenirs in here. But they've got like lovely pictures on the wall, Paul McCartney, Yoko Ono, then kind of local musicians as well. So yeah, the aesthetic in here, it's very, very Beatles. It is very, very touristy. But that's to be expected. I mean, we're in Liverpool, we are in kind of their kind of music district. So yeah, to be expected. Now, what am I going to have for lunch? So, for a starter, I mean, they've got an interesting starters menu, kind of garlic bread, soup of the day, bruschetta, chicken wings, halloumi bites, salt and pepper chicken, calamari, pork sliders, and nachos with guacamole. Now, I think that salt and pepper chicken is probably very similar to what we it's kind of the Liverpool version of an Irish spice bag. I think I've had chicken wings already this week. I might actually go for the pulled pork sliders as a starter. So shredded pork tossed in barbecue sauce, served with coleslaw on mini brioche buns. So, yeah, I'm going to give that one a try. And then for lunch, I am going to go for the Scouse. Now, the Scouse is a traditional Liverpool dish. It's kind of a casserole / stew made with beef, mixed vegetables, potato, served with beetroot and crusty bread. So yeah, I'm going to give the Scouse a try. Since I am in Liverpool and it is really the dish of the city, it's where the whole Scouser thing gets its name from. But I mean, the rest of the menu, pretty straightforward restaurant fare. Sort of Caesar salad, sort of tagliatelle, Cumberland sausage and mash, burgers, yeah, katsu chicken noodles, fish and chips. Yeah, it's a pretty kind of standard restaurant menu, but I think I'm going to give the pulled pork sliders a try, and then give the Scouse a try as well. So I am going to place my order, and I'll talk to you again once my sliders turn up. So my starter has just turned up, and we've got the pork sliders. These look actually quite nice. So we've got two of these on a brioche bun, the pulled pork, doused in barbecue sauce, a little bit of side salad, and some coleslaw. Let's give a bit of the salad fry. It's got pickled onion in it. No problem. Yeah. More garnish or anything else? That could be coleslaw fry. Yeah, that's quite nice. Crispy. Maybe a bit too much of that coleslaw for me, but I'm not normally a big fan of coleslaw. But that's quite nice. Now, let's give one of these sliders a try. So, very, very soft brioche bun. Let's open it up. Just have a look inside. You got a lot of that pulled pork there in the barbecue sauce. Not sure if this is actually cooked on the premises or not. But the bun is nicely toasted. Very, very dainty little slider. Okay, let's give this a try. Very juicy. I love that barbecue sauce. Move a bit closer to me. The pork is actually quite juicy. The thing I was afraid of is that a lot of times when you get pulled pork, it can actually be a little dry. This is actually not. It's moist. Very well complemented with that barbecue sauce. Ooh, this is a tasty little slider. Nice way to start the meal. I've got a nice fatty bit there, and that's actually really quite tasty. I mean, these are nice little sliders. That pork is actually delicious. Sometimes with pulled pork, as I said, it can be dry. I've had mixed pulled pork experience as well on the channel. But this one's quite nice. Now let's get the second one. And that pork is just like dropping out of that. Okay. Making a bit of a mess here. It's all falling onto the plate. But this is really, really quite a nice little dish. And so if you're coming here, you're in Liverpool, you just want a snack, this might be the way to go. Okay, all right. I am going to finish up here. Wait for my Scouse. That's really what I'm looking forward to is trying the Scouse. Everything is fantastic, thank you. I'm looking forward to trying that Scouse. So, I'll talk with you when that shows up. So my Scouse has turned up, and wow, that bread roll is actually quite warm. And you lay that over the butter. Someone gave me a suggestion on how to do the butter earlier, but I'm just going to leave it. It's on a warm plate. This is actually an amazing looking dish. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Fantastic, thank you.
Enjoy.
I will.
Don't like it, don't pay for it. Then I get treated.
This is an amazingly this looks like such a hearty dish. You've got, look at that. You've got the size of that potato. Big potatoes, carrots, lots of nice big pieces of beef in here. Okay, you've got the crusty bread roll, just your standard kind of dinner roll. But that's warm though. That's actually a really warm roll. I'm gonna leave the butter on that just to warm up a little bit. But this is actually an amazing looking dish. And then you've got the beetroot on the side. Yeah, move that. Maybe move my camera up a bit closer to me. Yeah, this looks great. Wow. The smells from this smells really beefy. There's a bit of parsnip. Let's give this a try. Really meaty. Lovely seasoning on it. Some onions, parsnips, potatoes, the beef. The beef. Like beautifully tender. White Orbison going on in the background. It's been very slow cooked. Beautiful. Beautiful dish. First time I've had something like this on the channel, actually. I mean, this is there's not much more I can really say. I mean, it is a beautiful dish. Very hearty. I mean, I can imagine on a cold Liverpool day, this would just be the perfect thing. At the end of the day, perfect little pick-me-up. He's very hearty. He's very warming and filling. It's a beautiful dish. Beetroot, I'm not too sure about. Never been a big fan of beetroot. Oh. It's peppery. Oh wow. This is just such. That beef is so tender. Okay, let's try a bit of one of these potatoes. Lots of spuds in here. And they've been nicely cooked as well. Sometimes when you get something like this, the spuds will lose their shape. These haven't. Oh wow. Yeah, there's a pepperiness to it. There's a pepperiness to the flavour here. It's different from an Irish stew. The Irish stew is usually mutton. Wow, this is really nice. This is such a hearty looking dish. With the carrots, the onions, the potato. Try and get as much as I can onto a single fork. Oh wow. I mean, this is incredible. I'm so glad I came here for this. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this though. Lots of big pieces of potato here. Some meat, bit of potato.
How's everything with your Scouse?
Oh, it's lovely. Beautiful. Yeah.
Enjoying. If you need anything, please let us know.
Fantastic, thank you.
Thank you.
The staff here are really friendly. They're very attentive. Admittedly, I think it's pretty much me in the restaurant at the moment. But yeah, the staff here are really good. The service is fabulous. The food. Beetroot. I'm not sure if I meant to pour that in. No. But this is pretty spot on. All right, I'm going to finish up here. There's a few different bars around. I'll find somewhere else to give my thoughts on this, but no, I'm really enjoying this. The Love Lane, Pilar. Yeah, very bitey. It's got some balls on it. Yeah, loving this. All right, I'll talk with you soon. So I've just popped across the road from Matthew Street. I'm in one of the Slug and Lettuce pubs. I used to come, there used to be a Slug and Lettuce just up the road from me when I lived in London. So it's nice coming back to one. Yeah, I'm enjoying a pint of Brixton Pale Ale. I think this is going to be the last pint for a while. Well, for the next couple of hours, at least. Well, that's quite nice. Different from the Love Lane, definitely. But yeah, that's quite a nice beer. So what did I think of the Cavern Restaurant? Yeah, I loved it. Marco, my server, actually took me across the street and I actually went down to the Cavern Club. So I'll probably add a little bit of footage of that to this video. Yeah, but no, I had a really good time. The food was great. The staff were great. It was just, yeah, it was a good place to go for lunch. Maybe a little bit on the pricey side, but you're gonna find that with a touristy kind of venue, aren't you? I mean, yeah, but let's look at the food individually. Those pulled pork sliders were lovely. Slow cooked pork, cooked on the premises, cooked overnight, was really, really nice. I really very much enjoyed that. It was just, yeah, lovely way to start the meal. I probably should have only just had one because that Scouse was just incredible. Such a tasty, tasty stew. The beef was nice and tender. The vegetables in there were really nicely cooked as well. I mean, overall, it was just a fabulous dish. A little bit peppery on the sauce or the gravy that it all came in. Yeah, that was lovely. And overall, I mean, I had a great experience in the Cavern Restaurant. I mean, the staff were lovely. Marco, my server, really good bloke. Cheers, Marco. You gave me a great experience in there. Then with the Love Lane beers, they were great. Overall, it was just fabulous. I really, really enjoyed it. So if you're in Liverpool and you want to do a bit of a touristy thing, I would go across the street. I would go onto Matthew Street and give the Cavern a try. It was great. It was great. Okay, so the end of my first video in Liverpool. So if I could please ask you to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and as I always say, testicles.